Hey everybody, this is Ben, and welcome back to another ComputerCraft Challenge episode, where the challenge is getting my programs to work. Alright, so since the last time, I mentioned even in the comments on my last video that I was working on this console, and I've got all my computers and Turtles and everybody are all set up and connected and everything. Everything's looking good. Oh, I think I still actually got... Yeah, I got some debug stuff turned on there, but oh yeah, their locations are not correct right now, but whatever. So anyway, the console. Oops, that's looking ahead, but at any rate, here you can see I have the system tab. And the activity monitor should be ticking normally. Although this is still... My mouse cursor flickers a little bit, but I guess that's not a big deal. So at any rate, you can see the activity monitor ticks at a normal speed. We've got all our updates. So let me hop over and show you the code architecture that I ended up with. Now, I hope this text is big enough. I noticed in my last video that this was a little bit hard to read. It's like this font is not... Maybe I could try changing the font or something, but whatever. I'm just going to make it pretty huge. So it's going to be annoying for me, but I'll do my best to make this more legible. So anyway, we have our main part of the console script, and that has not changed at this point. But then scrolling up, you can see the only thing actually has changed. Sorry, there's one little change here. The wait for any, I'd have 3 functions: handle screen, handle rednet, and force update. I split things back out. I was going back and forth trying to use a pull event that pulled all events globally, and that really hosed up the timer stuff, if you recall. So I ended up going, this is originally what I had, but it was really buggy. So this time when I coded it out, it must have worked better. So I've got my handle rednet, which does exactly that. Right away, sits there, waits for rednet messages. And then it does all of the handling and stuff in there. That's exactly what you'd expect. The next function of that, handle screen, and this one I realized I could do. This is fairly efficient. That it just draws the screen. Clear, draw header, then calls cur state, whatever function is set to the current status. That's how I switch between tabs. And then it draws the footer. And then once it's drawn the screen, then it sits there and waits for any screen events. Because I don't necessarily need to update the screen until either you click or there's a rednet message saying, hey, here's some new info. Now, I don't have anything actually sending a rednet message, like pushing messages to the console. The server does not push data out to this thing. It doesn't require this console to be there, so it doesn't decide that it's going to try to push that data to it. The server has to request it, and that's where the force update function comes in. This sucker runs, and I have a special, this immediate parameter, which is optional, just to make it easy to send, to do updates. I think I have that somewhere else in my rednet. Yeah, here we go. Force update true. That's just a kind of a quick and dirty way for me to say that I need to request an update right away. So at any rate, the way this runs in parallel is that it sleeps for 5 seconds, and I'll probably modify that at some point. And then here I had to split this out into my 2 tabs. If it's the draw system, the current state function is the draw system function, meaning I'm on the system tab. Then we do this, send serialized data we're doing a console message, update system. I want the system data. If the current state function is the draw turtles, I'm on the turtles tab then. So then I have some stuff console, I want to update turtles, and it sends the page because I'm coding up. You might have just seen a glimpse there when I first went on the console. Paginated view of all of the turtles connected to the system, and I'll probably have to tweak this as I go, but for now it's just barely showing up correctly. I think I've spent, my gosh, what time is it? I think I spent two and a half hours writing and debugging this. I am not I'm not a GUI expert or anything. So anyway, it sends this function. It does the send depending on what tab it's on, so I'm only asking for updates on the tab that I'm actually on. And then after it sends that, I added this down here at the bottom, which is just a replication of the thing at the top, because I realized if I don't have this sleep, I'm probably doubling up on screen refreshes, because once this sends the rednet message, then this force update function ends, which causes my parallel call down at the bottom at the beginning here. This line here. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I highlight stuff I'm talking about. This line here to return, and it cancels out all of the functions because it's a wait for any, and then we go and we loop and it submits them all again. But that force update sent a rednet request to the server to say, hey, send me data. So as soon as those all end and then all start up again, then immediately there's a rednet message, which again causes this to run through and causes all the functions to end, and then all of them, then they all run again. So by doing it this way, having a sleep after I send, I mean, these rednet messages go incredibly quickly. So I inserted the sleep so that once this sends, this function just sits here and sleeps. But in the meantime, a rednet message comes back and is handled in this handle rednet function. And then this function returns before the force update function has a chance to. This sleep should never complete. If that completes, actually, I should probably put something down there like some error handling to check if I'm actually still connected to the server. That would be a good idea in there. Because yeah, if that's completing, that means it's taken more than 5 seconds for a rednet message to get across, and that's incredibly long. Most of these things are practically instantaneous. There's zero ping on this network. So what I have been working on, let me just quick glance down here. This is where the updates come back from the server when they're requested. The relay count, the turtle count, those are for the system tab. The turtle info. This thing, I have a table that I throw the turtle ID number into, and then I throw all of the information that comes back from the server as a nested table in that table. And then, so let's first, so you can visualize this better, let's go over to the turtles tab. Now this is connected, everything's up and running, and yeah, check that out. So this doesn't look that impressive right now. I mean, all we've got is, it says turtle 0 and turtle 2. However, I believe turtle, well, that's spamming all my messages. Let me actually change that control server right here. It's kind of my debug statement, because I was having some problems where I made a typo and it was causing my custom packets to be all screwed up. So I'll terminate this, run it again, bingo. So now if we come back here, we can say that the turtles haven't updated into the system yet. However, it still does have this page. So here, let me real quick, you can see down here I added an exit button just because I was terminating this thing so often that I got tired of waiting for that. So there we go, page 1 of 0. It shouldn't say page 1 of 0. That's a weird thing for it to say. But as soon as the turtles do their ping and update here, then when I switch over to the turtles tab, it should populate this, and we will find out that anytime now, guys, anytime. There we go, now we're pinging. Turtle 2 is idle, turtle 0 is idle. So now we have 2 turtles connected. Come over here and you'll notice it says turtle 0 and turtle 2. Those are their ID numbers I just tacked on there. Yes! It's working! I am really happy about that. This took me entirely too long. So at this point, I've just got to get the turtle tab here to display all of their info, and it still says page 1 of 0. So let's see if we can't fix that right away, first of all. So we'll go over to the control console, and this is going to be tough with such a huge font. Where am I doing that? That's up on my draw stuff. So we are, here we go. Yeah, math ceiling. I bet I have to make this a float. I bet you that's why it's... I wish these things would, like in this case, math, that ceiling function, really, it should take a float. It should automatically convert to float. Why would I round up an integer? So let's run this. 2 turtles over here, page 1 of 0. No. Heck if I know. That's pretty strange. So, I'll look into that, but I'm not gonna dwell on it right now. Use up all my time on a minor display bug. Okay, and see my activity is still updating here. So now, what I want to do is come over, and I need a new. Oh wait, did I? No, I saved that. Okay, I thought I didn't save when I changed that for a sec. I need a new color for these little turtle boxes. So we're gonna say turtle foreground is colors. I think that should be black. Turtle background equals colors. And then I wanted, hold on, I had the ComputerCraft. No, that's all my hold on, I have the computer colors. Okay. Let's see, white, orange, magenta, light blue. Let's try light blue. So there we go, added a new color theme there. So now I can do my set theme. And background is color light blue. I don't know what color light blue is. It's different than cyan, apparently. Yeah, cyan's down there. Anyway, let's just... our left turtle info. Here we go. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and set theme turtle. There we go. So let me just go here, exit, re-execute it, and no! The simplest things, I tell you. What? Line 52, expected number. Wasn't what I edited. What the? Oh, turtle. It's a typo. All right. There we go. Huh. Interesting. I think I like that color, although it might be better to have white text on that, even though it's moderately bright. I also wish the font were centered in each square, but nothing can be done about that right now. So I think that is, well, let's just see what info I can output on this real fast before we hit, say, about the 20-minute mark on this episode here. So, so we want to do, and I got all kinds of, oh man, I didn't even go through this drawing code. Maybe, I guess if there's a whole, it's not that interesting. It's just a lot of hacky math doing with loops because of the way the tables work in Lua. It's, unless, basically, like, I want to do a for loop because I don't trust the keys to be sequential. So if I tried to do, like, a loop where I had like an I equals 1 and then increment it, there would be huge spaces of just empty namespace because all of the turtle IDs are going to be interspersed with computer IDs. So there's going to be big gaps in the table. So I wanted to just do like a for each here, key value in pairs turtle info. So that way it gets me just each existing entry. And so then I had to add math here that I wanted to get to a certain page, which meant dividing the existing entries by 4 and so on. It's not that fun. It's just a lot of weird math. But okay, so one thing I want to do is for b equals 1, 2, hold on, each height do. I'm gonna just quick draw out the boxes for each of these things so I get an idea of the space I have to work with. So screen dot set cursor position, and then we want to do I'm gonna have to copy this one, so it's 4 plus I don't remember where I even came up with that at this point. Each with no wait. Yes, width and b plus 6. Yeah. Green dot right. Or I'm gonna move this. Set the turtle theme at the top. I might change that later if I have these things highlighted different colors or whatever. But for now, I'm just gonna do that. Now, what is that little function I had that was like my draw num or something? What did I call that? Draw num. Let's just do that. Draw num. And someone pointed out to me that there's like a string dot rep function that does exactly this, but I've already written the thing, so I'll maybe change this function at some point. Draw num. I want to draw each width of spaces. And I think that ought to do that. Oh, I wanted to try, let's quick change this to white. And then we'll take a look at how it looks. Exit, console, and turtle. Oh, those meld right into each other. Okay, I gotta take a little bit of width off of there. Apparently I was 1 off. But yeah, I like the white on there. I think that looks nice. Now, of course, that looks nice, so I'm gonna end up looking at my theming for the entire program and go, oh, yeah, that would look nicer. I'll probably end up with something that doesn't look at all like this. But all right, so let's just really quick here. Each height, each width. I guess the width minus 1. Sure. Let's just try that for now. I might have to. I might want to check my math. I was looking up here where I assign each width and each height, and I mean I've got all of these hard-coded numbers that are based upon the advanced computer's screen size. So I should really get rid of this screen variable. I thought I was going to output to either the terminal of an advanced computer or an advanced monitor, but clearly the functionality I'm doing here is too specific. I'll have to code something completely different for the monitor output. All right, and that should make it. Yay, look at that. If I had a couple more turtles, that would fill up this space pretty nicely, although I might want to tweak it just a tad. But yeah, that looks, you know what? Okay, I don't think I wanted to subtract that from there. That's why they aren't being spaced apart. Uh, 4 plus cur drawn times each width. Okay, and then plus cur drawn. That's what I was talking about. I wanted to check the math. This is not the most riveting coding, but oh, and I gotta change that too. But see, you can see, yeah, that's good. I want to give these as much space as I can. So clearly, I'm gonna wanna box offset equals that. So then we just say box offset. Yay. Lovely. So yeah, that should be that. And then, I mean, I can do stuff like, I was gonna look at the server. Oh, I've already gone past my 20-minute mark. What the heck? You know what? I'm only gonna be doing the one episode this week, so what the heck? Let's just make it a ungodly long episode where I accomplish at least a little bit of something. So right down here, I'm on the server code right now. This is where the server replies to the console request. So the operative part we're looking at, the packet of info, is right here. Gives the key, which is the turtle ID. It gives the turtle name, gives the turtle status, and the turtle location, which I noticed was sending incorrectly, but that could be a problem with my GPS. I updated to, not to the latest Minecraft, but to 1.5.2. I was like on 1.5.1 or something. So I updated the ComputerCraft, and there was just enough changes that sometimes my computers won't boot up on their own now. So like the GPS stuff that's hugely up in the sky, I have to fly up there to start them up. This is definitely proving that this season of ComputerCraft Challenge is nearing its end. We're nearly there, nearly gonna start over. I've seen a lot of people asking about that stuff. So we got, the info we have is the name, status, location. So let's actually fill that in. So it's ID, name, status, location. Okay, so what do I want to do? First of all, let's put a space there, and so we want value 2, that's the name. And then we will go ahead and screen.setCur. What am I doing? I have copy and paste. I'll go down 2 lines. Copy that for the next thing I want to add. And then here is where we say stuff like ID is 1. And check it out. Go to line 10. And then here we're going to say status. That might be too long. So that'll be 3. And then 11. Eek. I have the screen up in front of me. That counts, right? Well, I'm in creative, so I forgot. I went to creative to check on some stuff. Enderman noises. Blah. All right, so then we've got 4, but that's an array in itself, so I'll just do like location. So we do 4 1 4 2 4 3, and then gotta put some commas in there. There we go. That ought to do it. Let's check it out. No crashes. Oh yeah, look at that. Status is way too long. I'll have to put that on 2 lines, I guess. Location is almost too. Location's way too long as well, so that'll have to be a double liner also. So that's no biggie. Status. Let's put cursor and then okay, status, and then we want box offset plus the 3. 1 2 3 4. Let's try 4. And then same thing down here. Plus 4. All right, check it out. Oops, I didn't increase the lines. 11, 12, 13. Always something simple, right? There we go. That's even too far over. So let's. What have I got? I've got 3 lines there. So I can insert some spaces, make that look pretty, and wait, how did that location look? Because that sucker is gonna get long. I think these are gonna go down to 2, and then it's ID. So I'm gonna do 11, 12, 14, 15. There we go. GUI design, everybody. Oh, and I gotta truncate. Yeah, that looks very nice there. That is really, I like that. That's a good layout, but I need to truncate the name to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 9, or well, duh. What am I doing here? Okay, so this right, that string dot, shoot, I need, what's the substring thing? That must be up here, right? No. Oh, come on, I know I had it. Oh, it's up here, it's up here. Connections. Right, server connect, what? String.sub. That should be it. String.sub. We'll do 1, 2, we have each width minus That should do it. And if this works, that will be, I'm gonna call it there. Oh boy, one of my longest episodes yet, I would say. No, that's not it. 242. Yeah, we obviously need to include the right number of parentheses. Yeah, good. That'll do. That's just what I wanted there. I don't care about, you know, the rest of the name. I should make them all unique enough, or I'm probably gonna have them auto-assigned once I have like a turtle management thing. So yes, great. And these. Whoa! Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's changed it to page 0 of 0. Hey, cool. Page 1 of 0. Page 0 of 0. Because when you go left, you can't go lower than page 1. But when you go right, you can't go higher than the total number of pages. Backwards logic. All right, yeah, I have to look into that. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I'm really glad that I got this far on the GUI design here. I'm gonna keep working on this. I don't think I'm gonna by any stretch of the imagination get up more than 1 episode a week doing this stuff, just because there's so many pieces that I have to go and modify. I mean, I had to edit everything, well, not the relay. The relay, thankfully, that sucker is solid. That just passes information. But I had to edit the client, the turtle script. I had to edit the server, and I had to edit the console to get all this information passing between them in the right format for me to then display it on the screen. So I'll keep working on this. I'll be bringing back more updates. I'm going to be wrapping up the ComputerCraft challenge. I think I'm going to episode 50. And then we're gonna call it quits. I'm moving to a new world. Possibly doing a server multiplayer. I'm not totally sure on that. But I will definitely be bringing some code along with me. I'm not leaving this system behind. I'm gonna continue working on it in one form or another until this sucker is the king of automatic turtle control. So thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next episode.